Hello, Grand Rising. We're gonna do a quick switch, okay? By request. Someone asked, what are 5 things, I like about myself? And great, because this is also therapy work. It's grounding work to bring you back to center. So we're gonna tell you 5 things I like about myself. Um, it's 6:26. So what I like about myself, we'll say 5 things. I like that I am incredibly intelligent. I love that. Back in the day, I didn't used to like it because, crabs in a barrel mentality. The minute you show that you're smart, that you can think outside the box, someone's trying to put you back in that box. And so, being intelligent was something that I hid a lot. Uh, and not really too, because sometimes I can be very aloof. Um, Maybe I have intellect, but maybe not street smarts, stuff like that. And I do have street smarts. I've done it. I've dealt with enough to know what to do. I mean, I've traveled alone quite a bit, and you see, I'm fine because I know how to navigate, right? So I really like that I'm intelligent. Um, I'm trying not to make it superficial, but right now, I really love my hair. I like that about myself. Um, I want to cut it though. I've been thinking about cutting it because not well, you might not know, but I've never had hair this long, other than like, a wig or a sew-in or something like that. So having long hair all the time, every day, has become kind of weird. Like, oh, is that a spike? Oh no, it's just my hair. Something's crawling on me. It's just my hair, you know. But I really do love it. Um, and I would imagine that people know that I love it because usually, I'm styling my hair every week. This week I did not style my hair, but I'm about to. Today is Saturday. It's my hygiene day. So I'll do that. Um, that's 2 things. So let's get to number 3. Number 3, mm, I like. Uh, Hi. I like. I don't know. Now I gotta think extra hard because 1 and 2 were pretty easy. Not 3, 4, and 5. Um, Damn. I like my ability to be loyal, and my loyalty. Thanks. I like my hair too. My loyalty is unbending. I like that. Once I get, and I mean, it extends to all things. It extends to all things. If I have a store that I like to go to, I'm gonna go to that store every day. Uh, when I was in Columbus, I had a store that I went to on Kimberly Parkway, and Courtright. Uh, okay, so I had 2 stores that I went to all the time because they were owned by the same person. Wouldn't you know? The store I go to today, every day, is owned by that same person. The odds of that. And so now I'm like really loyal to that store because I know the owner of that store because I've been patronizing their stores for years. And I mean, I moved to another side of town and I would still go over to that store every day because I was loyal to their business, you know? Even weed dudes. I get a weed dude, I'm gonna be loyal to that weed dude. I am now part of their stream of income. I'm gonna make sure they get their money. um, you know, I think there are some moments where it seems like I'm not loyal anymore, because I'm telling your secrets and shit. But the love will never die. And I think a lot of people could benefit from being loyal. Loyalty is a strength because it's easy to be flaky. All right. That's 3. So let's think about number 4. I'm really strong, and not like the codependent, you need to be strong type shit, because what a lot of people want is for you to be strong. Strong is in the 8 rules of codependency. Be strong, be right, be perfect. Okay. This isn't that kind of strong that I'm talking about. That strong is out of weakness. It's not even real strength. Because real strength is saying, hey, I need some help. Real strength is being honest, no matter what it costs you, and no matter how long it takes to be truthful. Real strength is getting up and handling responsibilities. Real strength is not getting up and not handling responsibilities sometimes, and knowing that you need to rest. That's strength. Because if you're worried about what people think, okay, let's talk about, I don't work, right? I'm disabled. I went back on disability. I made the choice to go back on disability. I still fit the requirements, so that's what I chose to do, right? And I could have been like, no, you know what? I got this. I'm strong. And went back to work. And, it kind of falls into humbleness, but being humble takes strength. It takes strength to be like, you know what? I ain't got this. That's true strength, and I'm strong. Okay. So that was number 4. And then, number 5, fifth thing I like about myself. Right? I should have thought about this before, but watching me think, I like when you guys watch me think, though, because it's authentic. And that's the last thing I like about myself. I'm authentic. I'm true to myself. I motivate others to be authentic as well. My authenticity forces people to try to be authentic as well. And they have no choice. They have no choice around me. And the moment that they can't be is oftentimes when I, skedaddle. But I know that it affects them long term. I affect people all long term from authenticity. There are people, I don't need to know, excuse me, I don't need to know, I don't need to get reports back. I just know. And I know because I've seen it enough to know that I left you, oh yeah, you about to get your ass whooping, and you gonna be on the right path. So there you go. There's the 5 things that I like about myself. Definitely a nice change of pace today to have a lighter conversation. A few years ago, I did a video where I did like a self-reflecting quiz. I might do that because it's cool to, go back and look back at that and see if anything has changed. So I'm going to see if I can find that, and that might be something that I do as well. Some groundwork, because I am in therapy, and I said I have 2 therapists. I actually got a new therapist recently who's specific in trauma-based therapy. So I've only ever had a trauma-based therapist once. It was in Maryland, and that's when right after I read the books, right after I told the guys what was going on with me sexually and all that stuff, and prior to reading the books and prior to having this trauma therapist, I really thought that I was the problem. And that does not mean that I haven't had problematic behavior or anything, but just that there is a far deeper root. And trauma-based therapy asks about the experiences outside of you as well as internal, right? But where regular therapy, talk therapy, kind of doesn't really focus on what happened to you. Like, it does and it doesn't. Because when I was in regular based therapy, like, they were just asking, what did you do? What did you do? Why did you do that? Blah, blah. But it wasn't like, hey, has anybody ever threatened you? Has anybody ever, like, made you feel like it didn't touch there? And maybe it was just the lack of experience with the therapist I was with, but it wasn't, it's not the same. So um, I haven't really had many sessions with her yet, but it's about to like amp up like a lot. And so it wouldn't hurt for me to do some of the things that I would be doing in therapy with you guys online as you see me go through another healing phase, as if healing has ever stopped. Maybe it'll be a little more intense. So I hope everybody has a good day. I'm not gonna stay on here too long today. It's Saturday. I got shit to do. I gotta get my house together. My house is never not together. When I say that, like I had inspection the other day, uh, like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and he was like, he always, your house is so clean. I just love your house. Yeah. Can I sit here for a minute and soak up your air conditioning? Um, that was a day where my house was dirty. Like I hadn't mopped, vacuumed, done anything. Now I had done it since then, but today is Saturday, and that's usually my day. I'm gonna cook, get our meal prep for the week, and do my hygiene. So, hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye.